Hey everyone, I am your astrologer Brittany with Horoscope.com. Here are 3 things you need to know in order to make today, Tuesday, February 12th, 2019, a success. Now the first thing I want to talk about today is going to be right here where the moon is in Taurus. When the moon's in Taurus, it brings our attention to money, making money. Also brings our attention to our gifts and skills and talents, how we can use more of those things to create better situations for us. Also, when the moon's in Taurus, it brings our attention to confidence, having more confidence in ourselves and our own abilities, and in bringing more stability to our lives. Now what we've got going on very early this morning is a positive alignment. This moon in Taurus is making a sextile over here to Neptune in Pisces. What this can bring, the more that you try to create more stability in your life, to be more confident, to be more grounded with everything that you've got going on, I think the better it's going to be for you with this alignment to feel more at peace with your life, to feel much better internally, and to feel like you're overcoming the past and moving forward. Shortly after that happens, this moon in Taurus is then going to make a trine over here to Saturn in Capricorn. This is another alignment that I like. I think, again, really helping you to stabilize your life and to commit to working towards putting your life in some direction that's going to make you feel much more comfortable and much more at peace, perhaps, than what's been going on lately, the past few weeks or months, definitely. After that happens now, as we're moving towards lunchtime, this moon in Taurus is then going to make a trine over to Pluto right next to Saturn. And that as well, I think, could bring for sure some changes in your life, changing in the direction that your life is going in, but I think it's going to be more positive. We're finally starting with this alignment to get an idea of what we need, what we want, to feel better about our life all around, not necessarily just about little things, but about big picture stuff. What is the big things that we need to do in our life to aim for, to put our life in the right place? And I really do. I feel like this moon in Taurus is helping us to commit to a direction and to work towards it in a way that feels better. The next alignment that's going to occur after that is going to be right before dinner time. Around that time, this moon in Taurus is then going to make a square over here to the sun in Aquarius. This is a very good thing. This is a first quarter moon when the sun and the moon make a square together. And this is typically indicated by much action, doing things, initiating, making things happen, and not just making anything happen, but making them happen in a good kind of way that can stick with you a little bit longer and have more impact. So I think this is going to be a very good thing. What are we trying to work towards or do on this first quarter moon? It's going to have a lot to do here with the sun and Uranus, our goals and dreams. We're trying to put some big goals, dreams, and ideas for our life that really inspire us into practice, into place, so that we can actually step into a new life, feel better about the direction our life is going in, and work some things all together. Okay, so I do like that. The next and the last alignment for today is then going to be right before bedtime. Right before bedtime, this moon in Taurus, right before it leaves the sign, is then going to make a sextile over here to the North Node in Cancer. And then again is a very positive alignment, helping you to feel comfortable, to feel more grounded and rooted in your life, to create things and situations in your life. Not only that's going to put your life in a place that you like better, to help you reach some big goals and dreams, but really help you feel better emotionally, feel more comfortable, feel more secure, feel more nurtured as well in your life. So I do like what's going on. That's all the moon's making, all the aspects the moon is making today. So that's my first point here. You got to focus on stability, on confidence, on what you need to do to get your own needs met and to move forward on those things in a way that you can feel better about. And if you can stop with all the changes, especially as Mars is about to move into Taurus, and if you can figure out what you need to do to stabilize, I think you're going to have much better luck today at getting things done, and actually getting them done in a pretty positive and pleasant kind of way. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is going to be right here where Mars is in a conjunction with Uranus. This is kind of interesting because we've got the moon in a spot that's emphasizing stability. Don't rock the boat too much. Get things taken care of. Commit towards working towards something. And then we've got this Mars in this alignment with Uranus, which is a lot about shaking things up, doing things unexpectedly, out of the blue, that you wouldn't do before, which can give kind of mixed messages here. We want to We want to be more stable and secure and work towards something, but there's things coming up that we need to attend to. Maybe we're feeling a little bit restless with this Mars in a conjunction with Uranus that's going on. So there's like, yes, we want to stabilize, but also what about this exciting thing going on that's distracting our attention here? And I think the message is to not let those unexpected things that come up take you too much off course. You got to kind of bring it back to what you need to do to move forward in a better way. I think another message here that I want to leave you with this Mars in a square with Uranus too, to be aware of unexpected events, but to also try to create situations that you feel more authentic in, and then commit to those. This is not about trying to totally mix up, throw your life into disarray once again. This is about really trying to reach for the stars, your most authentic life possible, and then to commit to creating and building that in a more detailed and disciplined way, okay? And I think that's what we need to learn here. How you can be authentic, be yourself without upsetting everything in your life and having to start all over again here, or throwing everything more into disarray. You gotta be yourself, you gotta do what you need to live your best life possible, and don't be afraid to do that. Don't hold back when it comes to doing what you know that you need yourself to be most free, but try to control it a little bit as well so that it can work for you instead of against you. Now the third and last thing I want to mention, I'll go right here where Venus is, number 3. Venus is coming closer into a conjunction here with Saturn. This is going to bring lots of decisions about relationships that could be happening. Also decisions about money with Venus involved. We could either have to commit more to relationships or money, or maybe even separate from some of these situations as well. And I think there could be a lot of that comes up. If you're not afraid to make these hard decisions or choices about relationships and money though, I think it can help you with both of these things in a sextile over to Neptune to feel much more at peace about your life, to overcome the past and to start to move forward. And perhaps that's what some of these unexpected things that could come up today that we're feeling restless and anxious and uncomfortable about, maybe a lot of these things are about relationships, are about money, are about our value or our self-worth here. And I think really needing to not be afraid to make the hard choices and decisions with people so that you can get your own needs met, feel authentically yourself, and then finally commit, especially once Mars moves into Taurus in the next day or two, or a few days, so that you can finally begin to commit to some life path, working with relationships and money in a way that you know you need and is more true to you than ever before. So that is your daily planetary forecast for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you tomorrow.